Sounds like two airplanes. That's quieter. That's the heat pump kicking in. I got some trees to go cut. Gotta go cut them. Let's see. Gotta grab me a cant dog. I don't know why they call it a cant dog. They should call it a can dog. It's the dog can. It's not really a dog. It's more like a tree ratcheting system. But anyway, I don't want to get technical for you people. Maybe I might need this. Get the best pulp hook in the world. The not so best pulp hooks in the world, but we'll take them. We'll take them. I don't know if I'll need these, but I might need them. Might need them. Might need them. Got there. Got there. There. Got my chainy saws. Hopefully they're not too cold. I'll have to let them warm up a bit. I only got two kind of not big trees or little trees. Well, a tree and a branch, but the branch is like it's still stuck to the tree, and it's a good sized branch. Like it's basically it's probably the size of the steering wheel. So it's one of those tricky branches, but if I can get to it. All right. Oh, I should have blasted that. I waited, well, it's 10 after 10, so it'll be 10:30 by the time I start. Whatever. I'm in good with my boss. Basically, you know, I'm my own boss, so. All right, engaging silver pellet. It is cold in here. It is cold in here. My cat's inside, so she's nice and warm, cozy warm. I'll go out in the cold and work for her. So I keep her in there nice, cozy warm. Hope she appreciates that. I don't think she cares. There it is. She doesn't even catch mice for us. Catches them outside for herself, but she doesn't catch them for us. Yeah, so I got my new wedges. I'm gonna be trying a scissor wheel cut today with the main tree got to fall. What I'm worried about is that it's going to lodge into another tree, and I just don't. If it's not going to lodge in there bad, I can pull it down, but I don't really like pulling trees down on top of myself. You know, if I can help it. And I don't want him to have to push it down with the tractor, because what I'm afraid of is if he tries that, it's the top of the tree's kind of dead. Not kind of, it is dead. And when you push on a tree, I mean, that top can break off and go anywhere, and it's just it's safer to fall it, but it's leaning like kind of like those trees there, so it's dangerous to fall in the sense that it's a leaning tree, and it's kind of course leaning in the wrong direction towards other trees, which can get the top stuck up. And if that happens, then what you're up against is a tree stuck in another tree that you have to then pull down a different way, and pain in the butt. I might be doing some trees here tomorrow. I'm gonna call my client and say, do you mind if I come in a little bit later, because it's quite frosty in the morning, it's kind of cold, you know, keep my chainsaws warm. It's fine now, but like when it's like really cold, frost, you know, it's hard on your saws, you know what I mean? And these are brand new, you know. It's like it's wintertime. Like I'm a different animal in the wintertime. It's like, yeah, there's not going to be any of that 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning stuff. No. You know, like unless I'm sitting in somewhere warm. Yeah. Like I think, because I do believe I am starting to get like arthritis and stuff. So it's like the last thing I want is, you know, like making that worse by working out in the, you know, in the frost, that chill you to the bone stuff. Like nobody's ever experienced cold until you experience swamp cold. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, there's no way to describe it. It's just like, it is so damp and chill you to the bone. Like you will never experience anything like it. It is just so instantaneously, you're being like basically frost. Like you would freeze to death so fast in a swamp. So if you're ever lost in the bush, get away from the swamp. You know what I mean? Especially if it's wintertime. Oh yeah, you'd be a solid block of ice probably within a couple hours. You know, like seriously, you'd have frostbite, whatever. It's so bone chilling. When you're beaver trapping, you know, if you're working in the bush, you know what swamp cold is. Like, there's nothing colder than that. The Arctic is not. I've had people work in the Arctic and say it's not as bad as being in a swamp in minus 40. Minus 30 in a swamp is just completely unbearable. It's like it feels like it's burning you and freezing you at the same time. It's the weirdest thing. It sucks, really. So as you can see, I try to avoid that by not going out too early in the morning. You gotta warm up your fingers. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to playing with my chainsaws. I didn't get to play with them yesterday because I had stuff I had to do, and really wanted to get done yesterday for my client. Oh, another one of my clients' home. I built a little lean-to there for them for their wood. But I'm at that time of the season where it's like next week I know I got one client for sure, possibly two. So things are going to slow down like majorly. I'm still okay for a lot of things. If the work drops off, because normally my work is dropped off by now, like October, November is just like icing on the cake if I get that far. I mean, there's still things I got to pay for and stuff like that, but like I'm going to be sitting there twiddling my thumbs pretty soon, unless I get like little jobs like this just to kind of sort of keep me going, you know what I mean? Everybody's trying to keep me going as long as they can. You know, they know I struggle, right? So, I mean, you got to understand, like, if I made the money I make like all year round, I would be doing pretty damn good. But like, you have to understand, like, making $30 an hour is like making 15 when you only work half the year, you know what I mean? So you really don't get, I don't make 30, I mainly make 25, but some jobs I get 30, you know, some jobs I get 20, you know what I mean? I usually try not to charge the seniors as much, you know, so, and most of my clients are seniors, but you know, like, I know people are struggling too, so you want to be as fair as you can, but it comes to a point where it's like, you got to make a living, you know what I mean? And there's that. But if I'm off next week, I'm going to go up and get my Christmas gifts, get that done and over with. And then once that's done, then it's obviously the Christmas gifts are going to be going on the credit card. I kind of got an idea. Like, I don't go crazy with Christmas gifts. It's mainly for my nephew. And I get everybody else, you know, something. You know, it's just, you know, I just don't have the disposable income this time of year. Like Christmas is hard on people because it's right when a lot of people that are seasonal lose their jobs, and then they have to spend all this money on gifts and stuff, money they don't have typically, right? And that's hard on people. That's really hard on people. And it also, it's really it's hard on, you know, yourself. So you have to really kind of think well ahead. And then, of course, every office that gives out, or, you know, company that typically gives out bonuses, they give it right out at Christmas time. Which I worked for a company that didn't do that. They said, no, if we give it out at Christmas time, everybody's going to waste it on Christmas gifts. What they did is they waited till about March, right? So that people would put money away for themselves and, you know, spend it more wisely, you know, pay their taxes if they had to, get, you know, pay off their bills if they had to, you know, build a deck, do something, you know, and then it was better that way. So all my friends that got their bonuses at Christmas time, I only ever worked for one job that actually gave you a Christmas bonus, but, well, it wasn't a Christmas bonus, it was profit sharing. It was better than the bonus. I take profit sharing over bonuses any day because your potential, yeah, you might not get as much, but your potential is way, way more. When you do get a lot, you get a lot. When you get like a third of your income through profit sharing is like, should almost be mandatory law. And only if the company makes a profit, of course. You know what I mean? Like the company I work for, they took 13% of the company's gross profits, okay, after all taxes and everything, all expenses paid, and whatever was left, they would take 13% of that and divide it amongst all the employees of the company, which is about 1,500. And when we're talking about a company that makes millions of dollars a year, well, let me just tell you, these are nice chunks. So I'd like to see more of that.